Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my Father's house. A big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my Father's house.
Woo, 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 woo.
Way to go.
All right, hey, we're doing the show in the dark today.
Big House Gang.
Awesome.
Take this dog with you.
Okay, so.
Morning,
right.
Safari Sam.
Good morning. I just wanted to say one thing, a couple of things before we get started.
Yeah?
And that is, kids, if you want to come down here and be on the floor, you're more than welcome to be right here, if you like. So come on down, if you want to. Grown-ups, no. No.
Well, if you want to sit on the floor, you can.
You can.
Yeah.
Grown-ups, if it's not physically difficult for you to sit down and get up off of the floor, then come on down.
Also,
you can be a part of that too. Also, I'd like to say that, guys, listen, when we run during the song, we're not going to go all the way around anymore because we made some aisles for us to run. So we run down that way, and then we run back down this way.
And that saves us from crashing into plants and
It's
things
safer.
along the sides.
Right?
There we
Okay,
go.
so next time we'll remember that, all right?
Also, we wanted to remind parents, since we are in a new location, and if this is your first time here in the Unite Center, welcome. If you arrive at Big House, or if you come to Big House, you can sign your children up for Backyard, which is our Sunday school programs that will happen during third service. You can sign them up during Big House. So when you come in the front door, they probably like already grabbed you and slapped a sticker on you, so you would know whose kid belongs with who. But if you haven't done that, you can always bring your kiddos in, drop them off right here if they're willing to stay here on their own for a little bit, and then go back and get them signed up and get your stickers while Big House is going on. We're perfectly fine with you doing that as well.
Right.
And those of you who are already here, you probably already did that. Yes, we're going to keep saying it like 50 times for the next 2 months because we have people who won't know yet. So bear with us as we sort of teach everybody new routines in our new space.
Right. So
I think that's all the announcements for this flight.
Right.
Emergency exits have them located at the back of the, not that one.
What?
I don't do that speech.
No, not right now.
Okay, all
No.
right. So how you doing, Safari Sam?
I'm great. I had a great week. How was yours?
It was good. It was very good.
I've been working on learning to live the Beatitudes.
Yes.
And I've been dressing like a beatitude
Oh.
all week long.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I am.
Okay.
I haven't learned to surf yet, but
Yeah? So, Safari Sam, did you consider possibly wearing the safari shirt under your vest instead of on top?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Well, most people wear the shirt under the
But then you
vest.
wouldn't be able to see the shirt. I mean, look at the shirt.
But, so...
You know.
But you can take the vest off because it's kind of hot at the beach, so...
What is that? Well, you still have to welcome everybody and... Okay, that's cool.
All right, I guess we're done.
We're done. Hey, look, it's the Beatitudes. Hey, hi. How do you like my shirt? Oh, wait. Okay, I'm supposed to do it like that? Okay. And then, okay. High five, yeah, high fives. Hey, how are you doing, Beatitudes?
What's up, Beatitudes? You guys want to help us welcome everybody to the Big House this morning? All right. It goes like this. I'm going to say welcome to the Big House, and then you guys are all going to shout back, it's God's house. Can you help us do that today?
You guys want to help us welcome them?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome to the Big House. There you go.
That was pretty great, but you know what? There might be some visitors in there
That's
that
true.
don't know what to do.
And the Beatitudes have only done this once, so they
Right?
might need
So,
some
guys,
practice.
if you've never been to Big House before, then what happens is Mindy says, welcome to the Big House, and you guys shout back as loud as you can, it's God's house. You think you can do that? That was a little less enthusiastic than the first round.
All right, well, let's see how it goes.
Let's see.
Welcome to the Big House.
Yeah, that's what
go.
I'm talking about. Awesome.
And we know what the best thing about the Big House is, don't we, Carson?
Yeah.
What is it? Turn around.
You don't need a microphone.
All the neighborhood kids can come right here and share God's love and just get bread in that baby. Woo!
There you go. I'm going to leave it at that one today.
Right. What?
Listen, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not kicking.
Oh, you're not kicking?
No, you
All
can
right,
kick.
I can kick. You
All
just
right.
say it, I'll kick.
This is a place where all the neighborhood kids come. It doesn't matter how young or old, can come right here, hang out, and share God's love, and it just doesn't get any better than that, baby. Woo!
Right. Okay,
right.
so, Beatitudes, what's up? I'm glad you're here because I don't know.
Awesome. Thanks, Beatitudes.
Awesome. That's good news. Awesome. That is the definition of good news, mates. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Hey. Awesome. See you guys later. Thanks for coming. Wow, that's so awesome. So blessed are the poor in spirit.
I know.
You know, there's a Bible verse. You know, it's from Matthew.
Oh, yeah? You want to tell us about the Bible verse?
Yeah, it's from Matthew 5.
Matthew 5.
And it's verse 3.
Verse 3. Shall we all say it right after Safari Sam?
Right, say it with me, okay? Or after me. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So I guess the Big House Gangs are going to teach us a little bit about that today.
Let's see what they got to tell us.
All right, let's see. And we'll be back a little bit later on. So see you guys later.
See you in a bit. She has it all.
Why, it's such a lovely day for a spot of tea, wouldn't you think, ladies?
Yes. Oh,
Don't spray that
thank
in
you.
the cup.
Oh,
Pass
whoa.
it on down
Thank you.
along. There you go. Oh, wonderful. Now, tell me, girly girls, what have you both been up to this summer?
Oh, I've been going to the water park a lot. and,
I love the water park. I beat every single person I race against. I'm kind of famous at the water park because I'm just so good at racing.
Oh, well, lovely, dear. But, Sky, you interrupted Sissy. Now, darling Sissy, tell me what else you have been up to this summer.
Well, I've been going to the library.
Oh, good.
Me too. I have like read almost 100 books this summer.
100?
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna get a medal or an award because I'm
Award?
just so good at reading. Like I check out like 5 books a week, and I read them all so fast. I'm pretty sure I've read more books than my friends combined, which reminds me,
course.
did I tell you guys that I won the spelling bee at my school? I'm like the
100
best
times.
speller. Tell me to spell
Yes,
something.
yes.
I can do it.
We know. Well, okay. Well, don't know what quite to say about all of this. You say you were best at spelling, dear?
Yeah, tell me to spell a word. I can do it.
Oh, well, why don't you try spelling humility?
Well, that's just so easy. Maybe you could tell me a hard word? Maybe not. Okay, so humility.
Hank, you just need to admit it, okay? I won. I'm the fastest, okay? I'm pretty much faster than everyone, and you just need to admit it, okay?
You had a head start in that race, and even though you might have beat me, I'm still the better horseman, and I have 5 huge trophies to prove it.
Okay, well, I have 4 trophies, and my outfits are way cuter than yours, and the people yell the loudest when I'm on my horse.
I'm the best at jumping barrels.
Well, I'm the best at galloping.
Well, I'm the best in general.
Oh, no,
All
I'm the
righty,
best
all
in general.
righty. That is quite enough from you two as well. This bragging and boasting is just not a good idea. We get it. You are a good horsemen and are very good at riding at horses. So there we go. End of conversation. Oh, dear.
I'm probably
Anything
so-
else want to add to this?
Glad everyone's here. I want to introduce you to my friend Max.
Oh, hey, Max.
Max, this is the Big House Gang. Big House Gang, this is Max.
Hi, Max.
Well, looks like y'all haven't been doing nothing, but we've been fishing today,
Yeah.
right, over at the pier, and I caught a fish about bigger than him, right?
Bigger than him.
Yeah, bigger than yeah.
Are you sure that was a fish?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was
take
something.
a picture of that?
Yeah. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get a call from one of the guys at the pier, and I'm gonna set sort of kind of record.
Oh.
A record?
A record.
Yeah, record. I sure am. I can outfish anyone I know. No one can catch a fish faster than me.
Well, I mean, I'm the best at horseback riding, so
riding the water
I'm
slide,
the best at
Riding
horseback
and the best
riding.
spelling.
Okay?
Spell
Wait.
supercalifragilistic.
S-U-E-R-C-A-L.
What? What has gotten into you kiddos?
Enough with the bragging and the boasting and the boasting and the bragging and the bragging and the boasting and the boasting and the bragging. I can't take it anymore. Now, I want all of you to go get a snack.
Okay.
But remember when you return, we're going to have a little chat about humility.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna get there first.
That's not fair.
Oh, don't push each other.
Oh, I win.
Aunt Lulu Pop, I have no idea what's gotten into Bubba today. He's just been going on and on, bragging and boasting all day. You know, he truly thinks he's the best fisherman ever. He just went on and on about how many fish he caught and how big they were. It was a little bit embarrassing, and I think it kind of made Max a little uncomfortable.
Oh, poor Max.
Yeah.
Seems like such a sweet boy.
He is.
And I tell you, the girls and that Sissy just kept going on and on and on and on about how she was the best speller and the best at water slides and the best at this and the best at that. I don't even remember half of it when Hank and Hannah came in arguing about who was the best horseman or horsewoman. I mean, it's just gotten completely out of control.
Hank and Hannah, too.
Yeah. Huh. Don't know what to do about that. I think perhaps these kiddos need a lesson in our first beatitude.
Absolutely, the Beatitudes.
Yes.
You know, we're supposed to be spending this summer changing our attitudes to be more like Jesus.
Precisely. And I know exactly how we can teach them a good lesson.
Well, let me in on it.
Come on and follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know, but I've been told when the Saints come marching in, we roll so deep that they can't believe we sold out seats in them CDs. Please don't sleep on the beat. Beat up these, still don't get it, what you keep up, please. We ain't no heroes for sale. If you bought one, better keep your receipts. Okay, I get it. I know what they thinking. We some kumbaya singing, corny Christians. Keep your dishes, buy a ticket to a concert, pay a visit. Think it's odd. We them Blues Brothers, 116 on a mission from God. I don't think they get it. I really think what they gotta do is see it to believe it. I wasn't planning on leaving them. Give me the microphone with no gimmicks. I really live it. So then I come in, I can know them, but I don't get them. And if you ever wanna get it, we'll tell them to come and get it. I want them to, I got it, and tell them we really with them. They're thinking that I'm tripping because I'm living for more than just rapping. What is what happens when the Saints go marching in? When the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Marching, my homies, they be marching. Can't tell the second letter. Oh no, pretty go-go. Them boys sold out, no promo. Said they give it 2 years, it'll go cold. But they words got 8 like Ocho. I'ma give it 300. In the street, probably wanna see us go on. But we in it, we live it, we get it. Our God gon' do what they want on. We fragrant, the aroma is that our God saves. Married to the rock and I'm faithful to take these words Beyonce. Don't it feel like we famous? But the world don't know what our name is. But heaven knows us, baby. The last book of life is that A-list, so I bow. I'm so rich and I ain't talking about cheddar, but I bake cold Christ, go and talk to the teller. Cut the checks that I get, I be cashing forever. Laugh at the same time, get the thing go, they be lacking to pay that. Like a straight man, we ain't lacking the thing, brag with the fake pay. By the blood of the lamb, that is paid, that is paid. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in.
It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When trouble seems to rain on my dreams, it's not a big deal. Let it wash all the bugs off my windshield, 'cause you're showing me that.
Wow.
Whew.
Not only am I great at fishing, I'm good at eating snacks
Oh,
too.
whatever. I definitely ate the most snacks.
Yeah, Max probably ate
No,
If
y'all
not,
did not.
I'm probably
Well, I
eating
can
at
spell better
Max
than you.
because
Oh, whatever.
I
Spell
love
onomatopoeia.
food. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good
couple
one.
words.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There
probably
you go.
snacks anyways.
Interesting.
Guys, you need to hear our first beatitude. Now, everyone repeat after me. Matthew 5:3.
Matthew 5:3.
Blessed are the poor in spirit,
Blessed are the poor in spirit,
for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
But I don't want to be poor in spirit. Isn't that bad?
Yeah, what does it mean to be poor in spirit?
Yeah.
Well, to be poor in spirit means to be humble. It means you put other people first, and it means that you obey God no matter what.
Yeah, and being humble means not bragging and boasting about everything you're good at.
That's precisely right. We're going to watch a video about David. Now, David truly knew the meaning of being humble and humility.
Okay.
And he did what the world, exactly the opposite of what the world thought he should do. Now, let's watch this video.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you a story in the Bible about a guy named David and a guy named Saul. Now, let me give you a little history. God told David he would be the next king of Israel.
Yay!
But there was one problem, and it was a big one. At the time, King Saul was still the king, and he was jealous of David.
Grrr! I hate that guy.
So Saul chased David all around the country, trying to capture him and kill him, which brings us to our story for today.
Men, I've heard that David and his troops are hiding in the wilderness. Let's go get him!
After searching for a while, Saul needed a break. A potty break, you might say.
Hey guys, I gotta go. And when you gotta go, you gotta go.
What Saul didn't know was that David and his men were hiding in that very cave.
Isn't that Saul? Hey, David, this is your chance to take Saul out. Ha ha! Good job. Now, let's get him and kill him.
You would think David would be happy, but he wasn't. It bothered him that he hadn't tried to make peace with Saul.
I shouldn't have cut off a piece of Saul's robe. After all, he's still the king.
But he wants to kill you.
Well, we're not gonna hurt him. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
As Saul left the cave, David came out of hiding.
King Saul, why do you listen to people telling you that I'm trying to hurt you? Look, I got close enough to you to cut off some of your robe, but I didn't kill you. This proves I'm not out to get you. But you're still trying to kill me. The Lord will judge between us. He is my helper, and he will rescue me from your power.
After David talked to Saul, Saul said he was sorry, and everything was good. At least for a while. Then Saul got jealous again and chased David all around the country. But don't worry. God blessed David for loving his enemy and trying to make it right between him and Saul. And in time, David became king, just as God had promised.
That means crazy. But he was going to do what God told him to do, no matter what the rest of the world thought.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, just to recap, being poor in spirit means being humble.
And being humble means putting others first.
Right.
And obeying God no matter what.
Precisely.
Okay.
I'm sorry I've been so boastful.
Yeah, me too, guys. I'm really sorry.
Oh, how lovely. Well, why don't we all gather together and pray and ask God to teach us how to be humble?
Elbows.
Yeah. Dear Lord, we thank you so much that your hand is on our lives. And we don't need to take charge and control of our lives because you have a master plan. And as long as we obey you and put you first and put others first, your plan will come into our lives exactly at the time you intended it to, which is the right time, whether we agree with it or not. But we will agree once we see what God has in plan for our lives and makes it happen. So help us be humble and to put other people first and to obey you no matter what the circumstances look like. And all God's kiddos said,
Amen.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go this way first.
We already went that way, so
we
let's
don't
go
have a
this
fridge anymore, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a fridge.
Yeah,
maybe we
someone
can get a
stole it.
little fridge.
Yeah,
There's
mini
no
fridge.
fridge. Mini fridge.
Down on the ground.
Well, okay, so the first beatitude. We learned it.
Got to be humble.
Got to be humble.
That's right.
Got to be poor in spirit.
Yes.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
And the poor in mayonnaise are just out of luck.
That's right. That's right.
That's terrible.
If you're poor in, hey, Mav, did you hear that? Maverick, if you're out there, if you're poor in mayonnaise, you just got to go get more mayonnaise. You're not blessed.
That's a terrible place to be, too.
Right.
So, so we have a cool thing that we're going to do here for just a moment. We're going to learn a new song.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Before we do our favorite time in Big House?
Yes, we're going to do it right now before
Awesome.
that. So Sarah Wiseman's going to come up, and she's going to teach us a new song that's going to go with our, with our lessons.
Yeah, can I get, is Sky back there? Maybe?
Hey, Sky. Hey, there she is.
Okay, so who was our Bible story about today? David. Good. Some of us were listening. Well, David had a hard Okay, so we need all the kids to stand up, and we're going to teach you the chorus, all right? And then we're going to do it together. Are you ready? Yeah. So, David was going to be a king, okay? And we saw that in the video. And he had a heart like God, okay? So there are some things that we know. This is how we do Davy, Davy. This is our king. So we say Davy, Davy, and then we're going to walk this way. Show me the way to go. Davy, Davy. What's the next word? Go this way. And I'm not sure what the words are, but they'll come up. And then we do it again. And then this is the best part. You ready? Sky's gonna show you. We say, ooh, ooh. I want a heart that beats for you. Ooh, ooh. And we scream it. I want a heart that beats for you. Can you do that? Let me hear you guys say it. I want a heart that beats for you.
I want a heart that beats for you.
And who do we want our heart to beat for?
God.
Exactly right. We want to be humble just like David. Okay? So are you guys ready to do it? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. I want a heart that beats for you.
I want a heart that beats for you.
Out in the field, watching over my sheep with my sling and my crook, just like little Bo Peep. I went into battle with a giant man. With one shot, I knocked him in the garbage can. Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. I want a heart that beats for you.
I want a heart that beats for you.
Now I'm Mr. Popularity. I'm king and I'm ruling over all that I see. People ask David what sets you apart. Not money, not power, it's a matter of heart. Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. Show me the way to go. So long that you will know. I want a heart that beats for you.
I want a heart that beats for you. Woohoo!
All right.
Good job. Awesome. Are we going to get to do that some more? In backyard?
Okay, kids.
Cool.
Okay, kids. So what you need to do is you need to make your parents sing and dance that song with you all day today. All day long.
All right, some quick reminders about how things go from here. If you have not gotten a sticker for your kiddo and you are staying for third service, which will be at 10 a.m. in the sanctuary in the other big room, if you want to run out and get those stickers right now, you're welcome to do that out in the Connect Center if you haven't done that already. We're going to do paying your tithe, and we'll do the big house dance. And remember that our 0 through 4-year-olds will release first and go that way to their classrooms. And then our 5 through 5th grade. Yes, our 5-year-olds through 5th grade. You guys will shift over here and hang out in these seats, and you guys are going to do some praise and worship over here while we... I was trying to mess Craig up. We're going to sit and hang out over here. No, yeah, I was just messing with you, pointing the opposite way. We're going to hang out over here and do praise and worship with Sarah. And then we'll send those 5 through 5th graders off to their classrooms. We're trying to be sure that we keep everybody in here, just so you know, until 9:45. So there is no need to get up and leave right now. You got to stay for Pay Your Tithes, stay for the big house dance, because there's no teachers over there to take your kids anyway until 9:45. So Sarah said, please, please don't take them and drop them off in empty classrooms.
Right.
All right.
And I'd like to say this too, that, you know, there's, remember that there's a service going on in here at 11 o'clock when you come and pick your kids up. So we can do our part to try and keep things quiet out there so that the service in here is not disturbed by that activity. So just keep that in mind when you're picking your children up after contemporary service, all right?
Cool. Are you ready to do our favorite time of Big House?
I am ready.
This is the time where we give back to God for all the blessings that He has given us. This is the time we call Pay Your Tithe. There are tithe boxes located on either side of the stage right over there. So if you'd like to participate in this time of giving, we invite you to do so. But if you are visiting with us today, please do not feel obligated to give. Please consider this service our gift to you. Hit it. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here. Oh, okay.
What? Your knee is so much better. Awesome.
There you go.
Oh, no, don't do that.
That was not fun. I'm not going to dance.
You got $1. Go put it in the box, mate. Awesome. Hey, good job, mate. Hey, buddy.
Well, when the flag comes around on Sunday morning,
Not on the stage. Afterwards, okay? So wait till we're done dancing. Wait till the show's over. Then you can go sit with Donnie, okay? All right? He's going to be right over there. You did? Look on my hair too, see? It looks really pretty. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, what a pretty dress.
All right. So,
All right.
For those of you, if you're visiting with us or new with us and haven't met T-Bone before, this is our friend T-Bone who lives here at the Big House. T-Bone is going to be over there giving high fives to folks who are for our 0 to 4s. But T-Bone also understands that sometimes he's big and scary, so don't worry. He'll stay back if your little one does not want to high five.
Right.
All right. So we're gonna. Are we there yet? I was trying to hit a time mark and there's no clock up there. All right, Sarah, what do you want to do now?
Good idea. So how about if we all stand up and do the Big House dance, and we're going to do it here, and then after the Big House dance is done, if you have a sticker, if you are 4 years old or younger, you can go with your parents to your classrooms. Now, there may not be a teacher there, so if there's not a teacher there, don't leave your child yet. Just stay. Church doesn't start until 10. You will have plenty of time, okay?
All right.
The teacher should be there around 9:45, but let's all do the Big House dance together one time, and then we'll leave.
Sounds good.
All right, so the lesson is don't abandon your children, not even at church. Right?
All right, so let's do the Big House dance. Hit it.
You home. I don't know where you eat your meals or where you talk on the phone. I don't know if you got a cook, a butler, or a maid. I don't know if you got a yard with a hammock in the shade. I don't know if you got some shelter, say a place to hide. I don't know if you live with friends and who you can confide. I don't know if you got a family, say a mom or dad. I don't know if you feel love at all, but I bet you wish you had. Come and go with me to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house. It's a big my father's house. All I know is a big old house, with rooms for everyone. All I know is a lots of land where we can play and run. All I know is that you need love, and I've got a family. All I know is you're all alone, so why not come with me? Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. A big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. My father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. A big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house.
Woo! Awesome.
All right, let's bring you down here.
All right, Sarah's on her way with new instructions.
But you need this to pick your child up, okay? And starting today, we're going to try really hard to ask only one parent to go in the hallway for pickup.
Here, you stay in front of this door, and we're going to let people out this door.
Hi, dude. High five.
People coming out.
Yo, 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 what's up, party people? This is DJ Praise C, and we're gonna have some fun. So let me see you move. Moving to the beat with my groovy feet. That's right. Moving to the beat with my groovy feet. I said, now moving to the beat with my groovy feet. Come on, come on. Moving to the beat with my groovy feet. Here we go. Slide to the left. Now slide to the right. Jump up 2 times and turn around. Let's do it again. Come on, slide to the left. Now slide to the right. Jump up 2 times and turn around. Come on, let's dance. Come on. With my groovy feet. Let me see you move. Moving to the beat. With my groovy feet. I said, yeah. Moving to the beat. With my groovy feet. Let me see you move. Moving to the beat. With my groovy feet. Now freeze. Do the disco eyes. Gonna jump 4 times. Here we go. Now freeze. Do the disco eyes. Gonna jump 4 times. Hey, come on, let's dance. Come on. With my groovy feet. Let me see you move. Moving to the beat. With my groovy feet. I said, yeah. Moving to the beat. With my groovy feet. Let me see you move. Moving to the beat. Now everybody clap your hands. What? Get your hands up.
my best friend is my savior. Maybe it's a little bit crazy that a king would give his life for me. Maybe it's a little bit crazy, but I've heard much stranger. 'Cause some things you gotta see by faith. Jump up and down, hey, jump up and down. I don't care what people say. Jump up and down, I'm gonna shout it out. I believe in Jesus. Maybe it's a little bit crazy to believe in what I cannot see. Maybe it's a little bit crazy that my best friend is my savior. Maybe it's a little bit crazy that a king would give his life for me. Maybe it's a little bit crazy, but I've heard much stranger. 'Cause some things you gotta see by faith. Jump up and down, hey, jump up and down. I don't care what people say. Jump up and down, I'm gonna shout it
chubby blonde hairdo, serving USA. You'll catch him surfing at Dell, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Twin, Australia's Caribbean, all over Manhattan, and down Bohemian Way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboard, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing, surfing USA. And Anchor Keys and Swan, Pacific Palisades, San Onofre and Sons, Redondo Beach and LA, all over La Jolla and Waimea Bay. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills, life's full of little spills. Don't throw your fins up in disgust. Oh, what's the use of floating there, not going anywhere? Swish your tail and dive away.
It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When trouble seems to rain on my dreams, it's not a big deal. Let it wash all the bugs off my windshield. 'Cause you're showing me that in you I'm free, and you're still the refuge that I've just got to get to. So I won't let a day go, won't let a day go by. So put the drop top down, turn it up, I'm ready to fly. And ooh, there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you.
beats for you. I wanna hop them beats for you. Out in the field, watching over my sheep, with my sling and my crook, just like little Bo Peep. I went into battle with a giant man. With one shot, I knocked him in the garbage can. David, David, show me the way to go. David, David, so long that you will know. David, David, show me the way to go. David, David, so long that you will know. I wanna hop that beats for you. I wanna hop that beats for you. Now I'm Mr. Popularity. I'm king and I'm ruler over all that I see. People ask Davy what sets you apart. Not money, not power, it's a matter of heart. David, David, show me the way to go. David, David, so Lord that you will know. David, David, show me the way to go. David, David, so Lord that you will know. I wanna hop that beats for you. 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 David, David.
Those who are poor, theirs is the kingdom. God blesses those who mourn, they will be comforted. God blesses those who are humble, they will inherit the earth. God blesses those who hunger and thirst for justice. Oh, 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 oh. Jesus went up to the mountainside and gave us words of wisdom. Jesus went up to the mountainside and showed us a brand new life. God blesses the merciful, they will be shown mercy. God blesses whose hearts are pure, they'll see God. God blesses those who work for peace, they will be called children of God. God blesses the persecuted, theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
take it up a step. You got your lighter? Hey, you're not like the cool kids. You're supposed to have your phone out now. You're not supposed to have your lighter. It's your phone.
This is a little tight back here, even for Beth.
I think that's a little bit, a whole lot. Riley will just backflip off the stage. You know, if the spirit hit him, he might try to
do a little Jerry Lee Lewis, right?
I think the only thing was they were trying to get an angle with the camera to be able to get him from. To get the camera's there.
Is there a microphone up here?
I don't mind it coming forward right here, but I just know we don't want him. Like I said, we don't want the spirit to hit him and him to come off the back. Which one?
I have no idea where it is. I think she walked out with it.
You want to go look for it? You want to go look for it? John, which one was it? It's a body pack?
Oh, no.
Handheld.
She might still have it because she was.
Yeah, because all this wasn't out when she came. When she left.
Hey, there's a labeler here. Is anybody looking for a labeler? Just wanted to leave it in here, yeah? Yeah. You think we're going to label the stage today. I got you. No, that's good. Put the light over there and the picture and well, I tell you what, it was really sweet, and for the first time, it was really, really good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, check that out. That's awesome. Check it, check. Now give me your check there, girl. Give me your check. Paycheck. Yes, sound check. It's very silly.
stall because it's green today, not red. I knew that. It's green all this now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Can you play the beginning part of that again, please?
Test one, test two, test one, test two. Test one, test two.
Oh, you're so good. I think so. No. Well, hello. You never know. I'm doing much better. I just need to go find a song and add. Huh? Yeah, they're kind of interesting. If I don't have them in front of me, I really can't tell you. But some of it's not good. Some of it is a little like, okay, I can handle this. God can handle anything. Huh? No, it's not cancer. But I got to talk to her. I don't understand it all. That's why I don't want to say anything yet. But it's not cancer. I don't have cancer.
How are we on that transition on that song?
On the first one, well, you know what we can do? Somebody put up the trying to find an F song real fast. I haven't found one.
Did you find your favorite?
I'm gonna,
That's fine. Yeah, I got you. So, did everyone get a copy of this?
Yep.
You really need this. You really need this today. Y'all listening?
I'm listening. I'm sorry. Try to stay away from the microphone. That's all, because they're very sensitive.
They're multi-directional, so I don't even know how much that's going to. So here's the thing, y'all. Pre-service is going to end at 5 minutes after. Susan, you with me? 5 minutes after. Then we'll start the call to praise and the hymns, and then right after the affirmation, which is all the same. Pastor's welcome, and then he'll do the offering. Melissa will sing doxology, offertory prayer, announcements, C group, greeting time, and then we've moved the prayer. See, we've moved the prayer down because it was too noisy with transitions of services, and I've always wanted the prayer near the sermon anyway. So we're going to have our prayer time, choral call to prayer, prayer response. Y'all will leave, and you only got 30 seconds, but Pastor Jeff is aware of this, and this was his decision. Y'all will leave on the sermon bumper video. You'll stay here for the announcements and the greeting time. This may change, but it's going to be this way this week. But y'all have like 30 seconds, so just as quickly as you can without falling, of course. Just go back, and then if we have to go out wherever, it's okay. Pastor Jeff said that's fine if y'all are finding your seats, and then we'll just line up to come back up. And like someone had mentioned too, let's try. I know when we're coming up for communion, it's hard, but just stay back there until we get sort of in our signature pattern, men and women. But just the main thing is the prayer time has been taken down a little bit further. And if like I said, it's going to be on the bumper video, and I think it'll be just fine. But I want y'all to be aware of that today. We're trying to find a way to make it work a little bit better.
Beth, did you want to mention about the practice, maybe changing the Tuesday?
We're still working the details out of that. I have not talked to that producer yet, so that's on hold because I don't want to say anything. It's a possibility. But again, we are not practicing this Thursday.
Check.
We'll be up here, and we've got special music next week too. But I appreciate y'all being here. We got a lot of people on vacation. Grant, please don't we? If Mr. Grant's out there, I'm gonna drag him up here. Any questions? This is gonna be great.
Can you move it over a little? It just picks me up so much. It's fine.
I don't know if you'll have to step out